Hey Paula, welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Joyce Duvall, and it is dessert week. I've been very popular this week in the neighborhood. It's going to be a bread pudding, but it is a white chocolate cheesecake macadamia nut bread pudding with a raspberry sauce topping. Okay, now we've got the ingredients. Of course, we've got the Philadelphia cream cheese. And this adds to this bread pudding. It makes it so creamy and rich, and it comes out, it has sort of a cheesecake flavor, but it's bread pudding. Best of all worlds in a dessert as far as I'm concerned. So I'm going to take this, put this right into my mixer. My cream cheese in here. All I'm going to do is put my eggs in, one at a time. Sugar, slow it down so I don't get it all over me. The brown sugar, the white chocolate. This is about 4 ounces of chopped white chocolate. You don't even have to melt this, just put this right into the batter. 1 cup of golden raisins. Half a cup of chopped macadamia nuts, get that a quick extra whisk there, and now 2 cups of whole milk. It's as simple as that. That's the entire, oh I'm sorry, I forgot vanilla. Put that right in, 1 teaspoon. And that's the entire batter. Okay, we've got the eggs and the cream cheese and the sugar and the nuts and the raisins all mixed together. I'm going to take my 4 cups of this beautiful brioche into a 9x13 pan that's been sprayed with cooking spray, just like that. Now, all we do is take the batter that we just made, pour it right over with all of the goodies in there too. Don't forget the goodies. It's got raisins and chocolate and nuts. Don't want to forget those. And just mix that all together with the bread cubes. This is going to soak up this. Okay, now we've got the bread pudding all set in the pan. I'm going to make a topping for you just to make matters even more delicious. I'm going to put a streusel macadamia nut topping on there. Yes, that's what I said. Now, I'm going to chop up these macadamia nuts very coarsely. Bread pudding is kind of new to me. It's a southern dish, so I didn't have it until I was an adult, seeing as that we're here in New England. But I married a southern man, and I discovered bread puddings at a southern restaurant, and I just fell in love with them. And that was more than 30 years ago. So I've been cooking as many southern recipes as I can to keep my southern man very happy. Oh my goodness. Okay, that looks good. Just a real rough chop of these macadamia nuts. Put them right into the bowl with 1/3 of a cup of butter cubed. This is very easy topping. Very, very easy. About 1/3 of a cup of flour and 1/2 cup of brown sugar right into the bowl. Get all those good nuts in there. Okay, so we've got this all mixed up. I think this is just about right. Can you see that mixture? It all sticks together, but when we go to put it right on top of our bread pudding, we're going to keep crumbling it like this, all over the top. Oh my goodness. This looks amazing. Can't wait to dig into this. My southern husband's going to be so happy. Who also happens to be my cameraman today. I finally have a cameraman. I'm so excited. He's smiling behind the camera right now because he sees what's coming for dinner. Okay, that's it. Now I'm going to put it in the oven, 375 degrees for about 30 minutes, and I'll be right back. Okay, now while the bread pudding is in the oven, and you should smell my kitchen, it is so delicious, I'm going to show you how to make the fastest raspberry sauce you ever saw. It's a creamy raspberry sauce. So I'm using frozen raspberries here because raspberries aren't in season yet here in New England. So you can use fresh or frozen. This is about 2 cups of frozen raspberries. About 1/4 cup of sugar, not too much sugar because I'm also going to add 1 cup of cran raspberry juice. You can find that in your grocery store. I'm going to take a lemon here, just a little bit of lemon zest, maybe half a teaspoon, just gives a nice little perk up. And then just a squeeze of lemon juice, just a few drops like that. Just gives it a nice wake-up call. Now, here's a real secret ingredient that I'm going to put in after we've cooked it. Framboise is a raspberry liqueur. Now I'm going to take this over to my stove and get it heating up. Sauce finished on the stove here. I'm going to bring this over and pour it into a strainer so we can strain out the seeds. Ooh, stand back. Raspberry sauce on a roll. Okay, just roll that around like this just to get all the seeds out so you have a nice smooth sauce. Okay, just going to put this aside for now. Get my pan back over here. Pour the sauce. Now you see it's not very thick. Back into the pan. Add this raspberry liqueur. This really is so good on it. You don't have to use this is optional, but just about a tablespoon or so. And put this back on the stove. And now for the secret ingredient that's going to make it into the most delicious raspberry cream sauce you've ever had. We've got our sauce back on our stove, and it's still pretty hot, so you don't have to let this heat for very long. But now I've got my secret ingredient for making this the most delicious creamy raspberry sauce you've ever had. And of course, what is it but Philadelphia cream cheese? Yes, that's what I said. It's so delicious. Okay, just take about 4 ounces of this cream cheese and put it right into the raspberry sauce. And this is going to thicken this up as this melts. Oh boy, look at that beautiful bread pudding with the little streusel top on there, with the macadamia nuts. Oh, this smells unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, I'm going to serve this up for you and let you see it as I cut into it. Oh, a nice cut. Oh, it's yummy. Yummy, nice and firm on the inside, crispy on the outside. Okay. Look at that bread pudding. Oh my goodness. Right in there like that. Oh, I think I need more. Oh, it's so light and fluffy. Now, remember we had the raspberry sauce. Look at how gorgeous and creamy this sauce came out. This is so beautiful. But it's right on top of here, on top of my bread pudding. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful dessert to serve to any company. Now I'm going to garnish it. Because, Paula, I know how much you like your garnish. Me too. Put a little whipped cream on top. And of course, Paula, I can't forget your favorite vegetable. I'd never make it without your favorite vegetable. A little piece of mint. Look at that. Now, it's going to be hot, but I am going to try to take a bite of this. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm going to take a bite of this now. Ooh, yeah, that's hot. But I'm not waiting. My southern husband is going to be so happy with his Yankee wife. You're not going to believe it. I hope you've enjoyed this dessert. I hope you try it. It is really remarkable. Thanks for giving me your time. I'll see you later. Bye.